showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers. UA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Huskers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down on the opening possession. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Badgers churn out another 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, what am I supposed to do? Get them real fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. just kind of walking that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And looking to throw now on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the out route. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Cornhuskers line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Ball handed to the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Cut quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw, the catch is made. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They connect for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Moves left out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollingers. Good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught with the ball behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers will have to kick this away. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the mark? And the returner heads out of bounds.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
They'll try the ground game here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to scramble. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches. First down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense to win back. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets him go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a dart right down the middle. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting. Headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And they get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Nebraska. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Look out. Room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll try a pass here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 4. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It's still a lot. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Badgers. Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He gets loose. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Cornhuskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. Now, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at midfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wisconsin. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags with the throw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Bringing it out, it's Austin. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is caught. Tackled there by the defense. The Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. No huddle here for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So second down after the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And they'll give it to the back. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And the Huskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out. Field and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
He finds his man. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Work out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. First down for the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought that at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Buying time. Moving to his left. He throws the ball. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. We go from jubilation to frustration. Touchdown here in overtime. Take it off the board and get backed up and have to try it again. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.